To lose a semi-final is the worst feeling in football. No one remembers semi-final losers. That should be motivation enough. They are playing 4-5-1. So interesting to see how the tactic of making the ball stick in that midfield area will work against rather different opponents. Puyol. Arbeloa. Here's Puyol. Here's Marchena. Here's Xavi. Dealt with the threat well. Diego Milito. And now the break could be on at the other end. Brave goalkeeping. Good anticipation, off his line quickly. Silva. Diego Milito. There's the opportunity for a ball in to open the score. Safely in his gloves. Marchena. Arbeloa. And Iniesta. Fernando Torres, quick to accelerate. Well, he may have lost concentration, that was off target.
Just when he looked poised to score, he got the shot all wrong. He won't be at all happy with himself for such poor technique.
Jesus Navas. Stop the attack dead then. Spreading the play nicely. Maxi Rodriguez. It's created a counter-attack for them. It's a very good block tackle. Silva has great ability to retain possession under pressure. And Iniesta. Shooting opportunity. He scores! Oh, well, when a player of his quality is shaping up for a shot, you need to close him down early, and they've just found that out.
Once you see him raise the trusted right boot, there's only one outcome.
So there's his fourth, and he has been looking pretty sharp in recent weeks. So we're underway again at 1-0 up.
OK, that's the first goal of the game. Could be very important.
And it looks promising. A good ball in could give them another goal here. Now a bit of space. Goal in sight. Safe goalkeeping. Does command his area. Not allowing the opposition any possession here, and they're in complete control, as you can see from this very relaxed passing. And we've barely had half of the first half. Diego Milito. And they're opening up the defence here. And the shots! No elevation on the shot, and that won't worry the goalkeeper. Silva. Here's Iniesta. And Marchena. Fernando Torres. He scored one goal in this game. Here's Jesus Navas. Ball one, good defending there. Now to play again for a throw. Iniesta. Silva, he's laid on one goal so far. Jesus Navas. This looks promising. And maybe now, in again! And that's a wonderful save. Sergio Ramos. And Xavi. Puyol, he has unrivaled stamina. Into the last few... And there is half-time.
Just what the doctor ordered, or in this case the manager. 1-0 up, happy days.
1-0 the score. I reckon, though, we may see that change in the second half. So the referee signals the beginning of the second half in what's been a fairly interesting encounter. Now they're knocking it around really confidently, and it may begin to tire out the opposition midfield until they can start to exert some serious pressure. Ball's loose, and that just goes way off to the left of goal.
If I were one of the other players, I'd be going mad at him. What a waste that was.
Marchena. This is good to watch, a team moving the ball around so well, but it's not really hurting the opposition yet. No, not this one. Silva. Needs a good cross. And is dealt with comfortably. Strong defending. They hold that line very well. Maxi Rodriguez. Maxi Rodriguez! The keeper deals with it. Iniesta. Silva. Demichelis. Samuel. Demichelis. One of the features you'll notice of the player, but nowhere near the ball. Foul given. Played just beyond the hour here. And Higuain. Xavi. Here's Silva. Here's Iniesta. Diego Milito. Iniesta. Fernando Torres. Jesus Navas. Here's an opportunity. 4 men sent forward. No attempt to play the ball. Free kick. Now, it's the ideal distance out. This man's dangerous when he's crossing. Can he find the space? There's the goal! One or two of the defenders arguing amongst themselves. Someone should have dealt with it, and they've doubled their lead with a really nice goal.
He always fancies taking it on with his left.
Sounds like the patience of the fans is running thin. 2-0 now. Can we expect either side to start making changes?
2-0, job well done, game over for me.
Some players are warming up on the touchline now. Silva. No way through. Fernando Torres. The keeper comes and takes the ball. Almost 75 minutes on the watch now. Can he get the cross in? Here comes the cross. And a punch away by the keeper there sends it behind for a corner kick. Let's see how this decision affects the outcome of the game. Drives it to the middle. It's in. Oh, he beat the defence expertly. He steadied himself. One glance at the keeper, and my, didn't he pull the trigger?
They'll have spent hours on the training ground practicing this goal.
Looks like he wants to change things round at this point. So just one goal in it now. And rich entertainment for this capacity crowd.
That strike has blown this game wide open. They look relatively comfortable until conceding, but with only one goal in it, they suddenly seem to be under the cosh.
Fernando Torres. Fernando Torres! Perfect save. The defender quick to see this one. Bad attempt, but it's gone off to the left.
The keeper's now having a word with his defenders. He clearly doesn't feel they should allow space for a shot like that.
Diego Milito. Pass lacking there. Iniesta. Jesus Navas. Fernando Torres. Knocks it out to the wing. Chance for a cross. They've won a corner. Whip that in. That should be the decisive goal. The margin such that there's probably no way back.
Well, we can see he's so alert in the box, but he also shows plenty of courage and determination. He really attacks the ball in the air, which gives you the power to beat the keeper at this level.
He's grabbed his set. So, 2 goals standing between the sides, but you do feel there'll be more twists to this particular tale.
They've just got to go for it. There's no other option here.
Marchena. Arbeloa. Here's Fernando Torres. Iniesta. 2 additional minutes being shown on the board now. Messi. Diego Milito. Wins possession. The attack came to nothing. Jesus Navas. Fernando Torres. The shooting opportunity. And a chance. Oh, finished in style from a really tight angle.
Well, he might not have meant it. I'll tell you, he'll claim it.
He's doubled his tally. He's now got 2 in the competition. The margin now stands at 3 as we get underway again. The referee blows his whistle for full time. One giant step closer to lifting the trophy. The winners of the semi-final Welcome from our lofty perch up here on the gantry, overlooking the pitch in the stadium, as the two sides take to the field. John Champion and Mark Lawrenson, your commentary team for this game.
Thanks, John. This game is a biggie. Don't worry about that.
So much drama leading up to this final, but this is the moment we've all been waiting for. The last game of the tournament, where the champions will be decided. So, the ultimate game to decide the champions of the world. A huge television audience. No fixture receives more scrutiny than this. I'm sure there'll be some real bite in the challenges. Of course, we'll see skill and teamwork and technical ability. They're all important. But I've got a feeling this will come down to who wants it more. A decent one too. And they pressed hard, looking for this opening goal. Xavi can be very hard to shake off the ball. Endo. Shot is nowhere near. If the goal had been twice as high, he would still have missed.
Well, it's worth chancing your arm from there.
Marchena. Sergio Ramos. Puyol. He has unrivaled stamina. Here's Villa. Back pass, an integral part of any game. Dealt with the threat well. Marchena. And Sergio Ramos. Sergio Ramos. Here's Marchena and Puyol. Arbeloa. Here's Silva and Fernando Torres. Nakamura. Endo. Here's Nakamura. He still has it. Tulio. And back it goes from where it's just come. Endo. Now, can he get the cross in? Can he find the target in the middle? Oh, it's in, he's put it to his own net.
That own goal could really take the wind out of their sails.
Can't really say they were on top, but they find themselves in front. Will they now take control?
Well, they've certainly got enough quality in this side. They'll be knocking on the door sooner or later.
Abe. Won the ball well. And they've lost it. Fails to take it cleanly. Early cross. Oh, what's he done? Caught in possession there. Cross was overhit. Up goes the assistant referee's flag. Tried to spring the offside trap, but the run was timed just a little too early. Arbeloa. Neatly done, really dealt with the threat. Villa. Pressure on the defence now. Good progress made down the left side here. Sight of goal here. Well, it came off the defender there. Bends it in. Under pressure here. Drives it to the middle. He scores! Oh, well, when a player of his quality is shaping up for a shot, you need to close him down early, and they've just found that out.
Well, perhaps the defence could have done better. There really wasn't much of a challenge, but take nothing away.
They get us underway now with a goal apiece.
They strike back, scoring the equaliser in timely fashion. Will that be enough to inspire them to grab another and take the lead before the whistle?
Marchena. And Puyol. Here's Villa. Arbeloa. Here's Silva. Dealt with the threat expertly. Matsui. Uchida. Caught in defence. Real chance here. Nakazawa. And Uchida. Defender in the way. Fernando Torres. Almost unstoppable when he hits top gear. Nakazawa. And Uchida. Abe. His right foot shot was well struck, but it wasn't good enough to beat the keeper. Endo. Comano. There's the whistle, and it's half-time.
The team has shown tremendous resilience.
The referee blows his whistle for the start of the second half, and the match official's judgment was called into question a couple of times in the first period. Let's hope the second half is free of controversy. Still deadlock as we're underway for the second half. The manager still appearing to be deep in thought. I don't think it'll be too long before we see the introduction of some subs. How about a shot? Well saved by the keeper and then swept away by the defender. Maybe I'm being too harsh, but I think he could have caught that. Sergio Ramos. And Marchena. And Puyol. Arbeloa. Here's Villa. Out wide. Now possibility down the flank. He's taken down there, this could be a penalty! It was close, but it was outside the penalty area. And it may end with a chance. Keeps the ball in a good position. Arbeloa. And Puyol. The defender has come up on the overlap. Here's Puyol. And Xavi. And Jesus Navas. Looking for width. It's a big opportunity with a corner. Who's waiting in the middle? The ball's over the line and it's a goal kick. A solid, commanding header. Endo. Fernando Torres. Uchida. Abe. Jesus Navas. Now though they have a platform, he's in behind the defence here. Ball one, good defending there. The defence caught out there. Now can he get the cross in? Finds a teammate. Stopped the attack well. No, it's been cut out. Fernando Torres. have possession. Matsui. Endo. Matsui. Some beautiful football being played out here with superb movement on and off the ball. The opposition midfield seems to have just disappeared. Fernando Torres. And Jesus Navas. And it's hit forward. Wonderful through ball over the top. And here they come on the attack. Silva! Can he test the keeper? Couldn't put it away there. Not a bad effort though.
Quite simply, he should have done better.
Approaching the last 15 minutes of the game. Fernando Torres. It's a nice ball. Chance to cross. Silva! The keeper deals with it safely, but gives away a corner in the process. Lofted it in. The defender cuts this one out. Fernando Torres. Jesus Navas. Fullback getting forward well. Careless pass there. Matsui. A bit too much weight on the pass through. Fernando Torres. And Fernando Torres. Showed his defensive quality there. They get the ball back. So both sides acutely aware that one mistake could lose them this game. So good spell of passing. And here they come down the right-hand side. Nakamura. Villa. What now? What can he do? Gets it in space. And it's a corner kick. Swings it in. It'll be another corner. Good ball into the near post. They have a chance from another corner. To the target in the centre. Never say die, never give up. And look at them, in front now, having been behind.
As soon as the ball dropped towards him, there wasn't much doubt about where it was going. It's a fantastic header, controlled power right into the back of the net.
Crowd starting to get impatient now. (2-1), still a contest. It's a very good block tackle. The referee is adding on 3 additional minutes to be played. There's the whistle, and this for them is the ultimate triumph. They can justifiably claim to be the very best team in the world. Moments like this will live forever in the memory of the fans as well as the players. There have been unforgettable highs and lows, and at last, they are champions.
Well, this team came into this game knowing if they actually won it, they were champions. And there you are, they've been absolutely brilliant. They fully deserve their crown. Do you know what? In my experience, this is always one of those strange feelings because, yes, of course, you're champions. Yes, you've won, but sometimes you just don't know what to do. You don't know how to celebrate.
And with that, it's time for me to thank my co-commentator, Mark Lawrence.